Washington.
This is Martin for here once again.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Jamar84 here once again. Did I fuck that up? No. I thought I fucked up my own intro, y'all. But yeah, anyway, this is your boy Jamar84 here once again. And thank you guys so much for everybody who has thus far supported the collab video that I did. It was with me, Mr. Still Standing, aka Scotty, Adrian, Miss P, Wesley from Make Connection TV, and Ashley Miller, of course. All the people who were involved in the collab video. All I want to know is why. For those of you who are old subscribers of my channel, know that I started that random series about a few months back, but it was sometime last year, and I'm glad that I was able to extend that for everybody else to join. If you haven't seen it, I'll make an annotation right here so that you may watch the video and get into it. But anyways, we're here to discuss this episode of Love and Hip Hop. I was supposed to do Love and Hip Hop last week, y'all, but last week was 4th of July weekend. It was I had a family reunion going on. I was out of town when the episode came, and then I came back. I drove 4 hours on Tuesday night and barely had enough energy to do Bad Girls Club. And I was just like, I just didn't have it in me, y'all. I just didn't have it in me. I'm sorry, but we here this week. I ain't gonna go 2 weeks without doing the goddamn review. So here we go. And this was an interesting episode. It was kind of on the, well, I'll just get to that later. Let me just go ahead and get into it. So we start off with Mimi and her daughter Eva, who we haven't seen on camera in about a season and a half. Not that we needed to, but why now? Wait. Excuse me, y'all. It's late, and I've been... y'all don't care. Anyway, Mimi and her daughter, she's trying to say, oh, I want to make sure that my daughter is okay. I want to, I know that the sex tape is coming out today, and I want to do everything I can to be there for my daughter. This, that, and the four, blah blah blah. I'm like, Mimi, girl. Then this whole sex tape, I already did a whole separate video about Mimi and her sex tape. You actually gotta go check that out. But I can't help but feel like, or actually, I can't help but to not really feel for you like I should, because if you really wanted to do this for your daughter, if you really had her in mind, I wouldn't have recorded it at all. And then you had K. Michelle, you had Arian. I believe Erica mentioned it in the past, when early on in the relationship, that
it's 12 o'clock.
Thank you, computer. Thank you. Anyway, I believe that Erica mentioned that Nico wasn't shit and was, just full of shit before. So you've had two or more, these two. I know K. Michelle and Arian did it. I don't know if this third one's a little, I'm not sure about Erica, but you had at least this many, but possibly this many, tell you that Nico wasn't shit. So I can't, bitch, you grown. I mean, I know you can make your own decisions, but you did this. You made your bed, don't lay in it, bitch. So I can't really be like, oh, that's so sweet, and this, that, child. And then here comes Stevie J, and I felt, you know what? I felt bad for Eva in a sense that, when she had that conversation in the car, she's like, I want to have you and Daddy in the same house or in the same room or something. I'm just like, oh shit, little girl, if you only knew. And it's very unfortunate that a child that young has to grow up in a house where their parents are separated. Usually, at least I know it myself, I was already 16 when my parents decided to live in separate houses. So I was already grown. I had that full, my childhood experience. So I feel bad that she has to go back and forth between parents and have all this drama surrounding their parents at such a young age. I just felt bad for her. But we get to Stevie J, and you know Stevie J's talking about how he wants her to one day a man's gonna be in his life, and he wants her to be respected, and he wants his daughter to be respected, and he's gonna try to do what he can for her. My thing is, Stevie J, as a father, you're not really the best example of what a man should be to your daughter, because you have Mimi and Joseline flipping around and allegedly Hothea as a third thing going on, and I'm not sure if you because you want your daughter to marry a man that's like you if you're doing right. So I don't think you want your daughter to marry anybody that resembles you in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying, because no. No, man. Let's see, where are we going? Where are we at? Joseline going shopping with her little bob wig. Joseline changes hair like 3 times in this episode. Anyway, she's doing shopping, talking about how she wants to leave and this, that, and the fourth. And she gets a call from my girl, K. Michelle. Now, if y'all hadn't seen, I'll put a picture up right here. I actually got to meet K. Michelle last November at her Rebellious Soul tour here in Houston, and she was cool as fuck. I have to say that she's the same on TV as she is in person, and I was so excited to see her come back on screen, because I know she was gonna throw some shade. I know she was gonna make some jokes. And I knew I was gonna laugh at them. So she was coming. She was in New York, of course. And she was saying to Joseline, if you want to get away from Stevie J, come on up to New York. We got some producers that are going to help you do this, that, and the fourth. And you can meet certain people and do your thing, and blah, blah, blah. Of course, Joseline ate that up and said, I'm about to go hang out with my girlfriend, K. Michelle. She's going to introduce me to all these beautiful all these beautiful producers and all these people that I can get my music career with. I can do this thing with Stevie. I need a break from Stevie. Ciao. Speaking of Joseline, I'm going to go ahead and get this out while it just came to my mind. Did y'all see those videos of her on Instagram acting like a damn crackhead, looking a fool, talking about some, where's the dick at? Give me my money. I get fucked every night. Did y'all see that? Woo! Joseline was strung up on that strong shit. Okay, Joseline was up on the wee, cause she was like, Nicki Minaj, please, this is how you spit, this is how you go ham. I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. Beyonce, Lady Motherfucking Gaga, Rihanna, Katy Perry, Little Kim, all you hoes. Oh shit, I hit my damn head. I'm sorry, but that shit was, look, I replayed those videos so many times. That shit was just too fucking funny. You want to make an appearance in the video? Come here. Come here. Because you're sitting here looking at me like you want to get in the video. Come here. Bring your big, fat, heavy ass up on here. This is my dog Rufus, for y'all who hadn't met him yet. Hey, he big. This is a Shih Tzu. This dude is huge. So big fat stank yourself. Anyway, we get to Bobby Valentino's not Bobby Valentino's child. What's that boy name that I don't like? Kirk. Kirk having his apology party and whatnot. And that's still, that whole idea is just awkward to me. I just don't understand it. But she got Bobby V singing and shit. He gets up on the stage. He gives what's the Carly, not Carly Red, child. I can't get nobody's name right today, child. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. Rashida. He gives Rashida's mom new glasses. I'm like, okay, Kirk, I see you trying. And he calls up Rashida. She gets a new necklace and a new drop top, and it was white too, bitch. I was like, since when does Kirk have coin? I guess producers, y'all bought that car. I'm just saying because that shit was nice, and I ain't whatever. I ain't gonna question. Why you go? Really? Get your ass up. Don't be looking. I'm talking about you. I sure am. But he gives her a new necklace, and of course Rashida appreciates it, and she getting all lovey-dovey and talking about a marriage, a commitment, and all this other bullshit. I'm just like, girl, I guess. But like I said, he is trying. So, but here we go. Althea and Benzino over on the side, right? Um, Althea has the idea. She said, "This is an apology party, and I want to go over to Erica and Carly Red, and I want to apologize." And already Benzino's like, no, ain't nobody got time for that. You already know you're gonna cause a scene. Ain't nobody got the time for that. And but she's like, no, I can do it. I can do it. I can just, I'm gonna go say hi. I'm gonna be real sincere and shit. And she already knew what the deal was. She already motherfucking knew. Sit up. So, hey y'all, I actually forgot to talk about the whole child. I still can't remember that bitch name. Carly Red and Erica and the Hothea situation at the little party thingy. And girl, I don't even know who's more ridiculous: the fact that Hothea thought that this was actually a good idea, or Erica feeling like she actually had some business to do with it. Like she was trying to be all about it, trying to pretend like she had an actual problem with the bitch. When in fact, girl, you were just a spectator. You were not involved. You were nobody really gave a fuck about you or what you were doing or your whole input to the situation. You were just spectating, honey. I know you tried to insert yourself in the situation. That's why you caught an attitude. But girl, you were irrelevant. You are scraping for relevancy since Scrappy is no longer with you, and it started to get embarrassing. Um, and Carly Red, you tried to keep it cute, but it didn't work. Um, and then she wanted an apology, which I guess she was due an apology, but honey, it just was not gonna work. She was trying to. And then Carly Red, you talk about, oh, Jock need to do an apology party, but he at home and he done did all this shit. Girl, we know the tea about Jock and his uh wife just now filed for motherfucking divorce, so you ain't fooling no motherfucking body. But anyways, I meant to talk about that scene, but I forgot. So let's go ahead and get with the rest of the review, child. Well, actually, they skipped. They didn't get to that scene yet. We had a commercial break in between, but we gonna skip to Scrappy and her mama, and this whole Scrappy mama and Pickett shit. I still don't understand why Scrappy's mom was involved. Why? I mean, it seemed unnecessary. It seemed like what she was saying that he did was bigger than what it actually was. I don't. It just seemed kind of unnecessary to me, and it was like, what? Why? It. I don't know. So I don't know. It just seems like Mama D just has a problem with anybody that Scrappy's dating. If she finds a side chick, she's gonna side with the side chick. That's why when he was dating Erica, she was with Shay. When either he's dating Bambi, he's with Erica Pinkett. So whatever. I just don't understand Mama D's whole deal. And I mean, I guess he was. Scrappy did have to apologize for leading her on if he wasn't trying to fuck her for real, knowing that she probably got feelings for him. That I can say he needs to apologize for. But is she gonna apologize for the bullshit that she said, or is Scrappy just supposed to be the one to apologize? I, I, hello, just saying. So Joseline is leaving the house, and Stevie J's like, "Where the fuck you going?" This, that, and the fourth, and he tries to chase her out and all this other shit. Rips up the Hip Hop Weekly magazine, and just speeds off. I'd be looking. Now that all these scenes are coming, and all this stuff is coming about of being fake. I'd be watching all these scenes like, how aren't they just recording? Are they just really getting all these shots like this with all this reaction at all these angles? Mm-hmm. Whatever. Don't he look like a sad old man? You sleepy? I'll leave him here for y'all viewing pleasure because y'all was saying y'all love Rufus, so I'm letting him chill out on the video tonight. But that whole thing about Stevie J and Joseline Child, they reportedly broke up already anyway. Who really gives a fuck? But this is the part that was funny to me. She gets to the studio in New York City, right? And they playing. I guess this is where they first made that track that Joseline put out, that "Been Getting Money" track. Girl, have y'all seen that video? Oh Lord, that is so terrible. First of all, I can't understand nothing that the homegirl is saying other than "I've been getting money," and then she just yelled like, "My pussy is fat." I'm like, bitch, what? Like, for real? Girl, Joseline, you just don't have no hope for a music career, because at least Rashida had something. Okay, Rashida had bubblegum, all right? And, people was, jocking off of that. And K. Michelle is going strong with her album. And who else is musically inclined? I think that's, Carly Redchild. We ain't even gonna go there. But, Joseline, you just know. You just know, sweetheart. Give it up, honey. You still look good, plastic surgery and all, but no. This whole rap thing, baby, no ma'am, girl, no ma'am. But then K. Michelle comes into the room, and this is throwing shade already. She's giving, Joseline's giving K. Michelle updates on everything about, what's going on with Stevie J and all this other stuff, and how Benzino and Althea and, K. Michelle said Benzino had a wrinkled neck, and how, talk about how Mimi's sex tape was coming out, and he was with the boy that had a boyfriend, referring to Nico being gay again. And I'm like, you know what? This is why I miss K. Michelle on this damn show, y'all. Like, she was like the humor part of the show. You are fat, Rue. And you just laying up here just chilling. My dog is a character, y'all. He putting on the show right now, but he is something else when he gets his energy up. But anyway, they watch the flick, and they're just making all these type of faces and reactions and shit. Ooh, Lord. And talk about how she ain't shaved her pussy, and she was, of course they brought up the whole shower rod jokes and this, that, and the fourth. And after that, Joseline played the "Keep Getting Money" snippet, or the song or whatever, and K. Michelle tried to sit there and pretended like she liked it. She was just like, "Oh, this is a good twerking song. Hey, knowing this in her head." She was like, "This sounds like pure bullshit. Pure bullshit." So then we moved to Arian and Erica, who watched the tape. And they didn't even finish watching the whole shit. Arian just sitting here like, "Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God." And I'm just like, girl, are you gonna have any other reaction? Like, but Erica just feels all sorts of ways. She starts crying. She starts going off, reading me like, "Where are your morals as a motherfucking woman? Where is your morals as a mother?" Like, it's like, "I had money. This hurts me." I'm like, girl, I mean, I understand if you to feel a sort of way, but why are you like crying and shit? Like, I understand it's a little girl, but it's not yours. It's not your family. I mean, you could feel strongly, but to cry, that felt a little unnecessary. But the last part of this, the last part of this is when Nico and Mimi have this interview with, it looked like Glad to get your ass up. Get up. Sit up. They had like an interview with Glad to, what? They they had like an interview with what looked like Glad TV or whatever the shit was called, and they're asking about the tape and all this stuff. They asked a very good question that I don't think at least not that I saw. I don't think anybody else asked about. Are you trying to get down? That's what you're trying to say? Well, sit still then. Anyway, they asked who was the cameraman, and they was like, there wasn't no cameraman. Well, there were plenty of shots where we could see all of your hands. And he was like, they was like, oh, we had a tripod and handheld, cameras. But he was like,
excuse me, low battery.
I know that, bitch.
Excuse me, low battery.
Didn't you just say, I can see it, bitch. I can see that this shit's low battery. We'll plug you in a minute, damn. Anyway, excuse her. She's trying to get her 15 minutes of fame. But he pointed out to them directly, he had his receipts. He was like, look, I see all your hands and the camera is moving. Y'all know what motherfucking Nico said? Nico was like, what did he say? How did he say it? We was shaking the floor. We was doing it so hard, we was shaking the bathroom floor. Bitch. You was shaking the... Does that even make sense? You can't shake a floor unless it's a fucking earthquake. You can't hit no pussy hard enough to shake a floor. At least not to my knowing. Maybe I don't know the physics of it, but I've never seen anything, a flick of any kind, where whoever it was getting fucked was getting so fucked that the walls and floors was shaking. I didn't get that effect from the video at all. So, what? Like, bitch, really? Okay. And even Nico and me, child. Even Mimi, while he was talking, was looking at him like, knowing he was saying some bullshit. And she was like, really, this what you gonna say? This the story I'm gonna have to stick with, bitch? For real? Girl. What is all this shit flying around? But anyway, that was the episode review for This Love and Hip Hop, y'all. Make sure you guys like and comment and subscribe to the channel. And for all the new people who have come over, I hope you guys enjoy what you've seen thus far, and hope you guys stay along for the ride. Make sure you guys follow me on my Twitter, twitter.com/Jamar84. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to make you say bye. Come on, Rue. Say bye to the people. Bye. Bye, y'all.
Like, share, subscribe.
Jamar, Washington.